Okay, welcome everyone. This is the quick crash course in how to use ePortfolio. And so on screen here, I've impersonated Shayna. Sorry, Shayna, but I'm going to help you out here a little bit, just so I want to make sure the screen looks exactly like everybody else's. So what you do is you go down your home page there, and you'll notice that there's this big section called ePortfolio. If you've never played around and gone in there before, let's do so now. So I'm going to go to the link where it says click here to go to your ePortfolio, and your ePortfolio will open up. Now, this page here, you're sort of like home base. Once you play around with it a little bit, it has a lot of similar features to something like Facebook. So for Shayna, she can go in and take a look at her profile, and you can add in all the information about yourself, all these personal info stuff, etc. Okay. Now, ePortfolio in general is a really super cool tool that if you learn how to use it and start using it, it's something that you can keep updating even after you're done this course. So long after you're finished with HHS 4M1, Families in the Diverse Society, you'll still be able to get on to our LMS, this learning management system here by D2L, and you'll always have access to your ePortfolio. Now, your ePortfolio is super cool insofar as that you get to upload and consistently update your portfolio with good stuff. So work that you've done, accomplishments, etc. And I'll show you in a couple of minutes how you can easily sort of organize your stuff to present to other people, whether it be for job interviews, for, in this case, you're going to do it for a school project and group work, all sorts of cool stuff. But I want to get you going so that way there you can do your seminars fast and efficiently. So in your ePortfolio, this is your home base. And down here, you'll have sort of latest news, stuff that's happening in your ePortfolio. Now, you should have these four sort of presentations that I've shared with you. So you can see my name up there. I created what are called presentations, which really end up being websites with everybody, so that way there every group can get on board with the presentation for their seminars. Now, before we get there, I just want to show you how easy it is to add things to ePortfolio and then play around with them. So you can go to New, and it allows you to find an HTML file, a link, a URL. So let's an audio recording form, reflection, collection, presentation. We're going to go through a couple of these really quick, and you'll see how easy it is. So for instance, Shayna is in the gender group for her issue here in Unit 2. So I'm going to help Shayna out, and I'm going to go grab a link to something that is remotely related to the idea of gender and emerging adulthood. So we're going to call this Dove commercial, and hopefully a lot of people have seen this before. There's this great commercial. We're going to just listen for a sec. Don't worry about that.
Mr. Silvermont, to the main office, please.
I found this great commercial about media influence on our identity. Watch it. It shows how a normal person changes into a supermodel. So that's what she looks like before. After a little bit of touch-up, that's what she looks like now. Super cool. So I'm going to take the URL. I'm going to copy it. Control-C for those who need it. And I'm going to paste it into the URL here. That's Control-V for those who aren't used to doing stuff on the keyboard. And I can add a description, but more importantly, the tagging system in your ePortfolio is super powerful, and you'll see why in a minute. So I'm going to put Dove, commercial, gender, studies, influence, media, etc. So now, anytime I'm searching for this Dove commercial, any one of those tagged words will bring it up. So I'm going to save that. And done. And after you save it, you can modify in all different ways. We can add to that later, and we'll talk about that. Actually, let's do it right now. Present containing. Display this artifact in a presentation to make it part of a showcase of your work. Well, because Shayna knows that she probably wants to show this video for her seminar presentation, I'm going to add it to a presentation. And she doesn't have one yet. I thought the sharing would help, but we'll just see in a second. Save and close. Okay, so if I go back to ePortfolio, we'll see here the newest thing that Shayna has in her ePortfolio is this Dove commercial. And if you go into My Items, it's also there. Explore at the top allows you to see everything that's been shared with you through ePortfolio. So you can still see the 4 presentations that I've shared with everybody for their seminar groups. Sharing groups is exactly that. It's you get to create a sharing group. So probably the best thing to do for everybody as soon as they know who's in their seminar group is to create a new sharing group with those 5 or 6 people. So that way all your materials can easily be shared with everybody else. So let's go back for a sec. We'll go back into ePortfolio and we can upload a file. Okay, all sorts of good stuff. File. Let's find a file here. So you can go to my computer and we're going to say upload. You can drag and drop if it's easier. Let's go into something like my documents. I'm just going to find a cool file on gender, media studies. Oh, not that one. Just find anything here for now. Put group cards open. Don't worry, Shayna, I'll erase this on you in a minute. Just showing how easy it is. Okay, I can add some tags. I'm not going to right now. I can push save. And now, save and close. I can go back to my items, and now you can see Shayna has 2 more items in her ePortfolio. Now, right now, nobody can see them except Shayna, and now here's the fun things you can start. You can do some stuff with. For instance, for your seminars, it's probably a good idea to create a collection. So you go to New, and create a collection, and we'll name it Gender Seminar, and down here we give it Gender Seminar, and this will create the paperclip sort of thing, which will allow you to add things to your collection. So just a way to organize all your materials. So if I go back out and go into my items, and I click on whatever files I have, I can add to a collection. So immediately I can add it to Gender Studies, and when I push finish, ta-da, when I go to the Gender Seminar, it'll show everything that I have. Okay, give the groups. So group cards, didn't add the Dove commercial. I guess you have to do it one by one. Add to a collection. Gender. Finish. Go back to my Gender Seminar and ta-da! Perfect, both are there. Now, fun things to do with all your collected material is to share it. So this is where you get to share it, and you get to add users and groups. So I'm going to go share it. I'll find somebody else in the gender group. I'm trying to remember who else there is. I think Jenny's in that group. Maxwell. You just type the name in. Type the name in of the person in your groups, and you just add them to your sharing collection. Okay. Add users a group. Add. There's Jenny, and I'm going to send an invite, and I'll say, Jenny, here is some of my stuff for the seminar. And I'll send a copy to myself to make sure it goes through. And now everything that I've put in my gender seminar, anything I put into that collection, Jenny will also get it in her ePortfolio. So she'll get to see everything. So that's a simple and easy way to do some research and share it with everybody in the group. Okay, so that's right up to about question 7, 8 on the step-by-step instructions. The last part is in your ePortfolio. Everybody will have access to the websites or the presentations for your particular seminar. So Shayna she's doing gender, so she's going to click on gender, and this is what it's going to look like. Right now it's empty, and let's go edit it. So everybody has access to editing, and it allows you to create a website with all the bells and whistles really easily. So I added the content for you, or the properties. You guys can change it a little bit, but what I really want you to focus in on is the content and layout. Okay, you can change themes as well, do whatever you want with the group, but it allows you to add content. So anything that is within your that you want to present as research, you should be able to add some content here. Let's see, page properties, banner theme. Ooh. Okay, so you're going to get to here, and I have to change a setting on my end, and that way there, everything in here you'll be able to edit as well, and it's pretty easy as pie to create new pages and insert all that stuff you've got in your collection right here. And I'll make another video for you so you can see that. But for now, play around as much as possible in ePortfolio. Start doing some research, put it in your ePortfolio, add it to a collection, and share that collection with your group members. Okay, so that's how that's going to work, and I'll get a new video to show you how to actually make the presentation. That's not till stage 8, near the end, so don't worry. Good luck.